Hey guys, how's it going? Connor here today at etrailer.com. We're going to be taking a look at the best trailer hitch options for our 2015 Infiniti Q50. Up above here we have the Curt Trailer Hitch, and down below we have our Draw-Tite Trailer Hitch. Now there are some noticeable differences between these two options. Number one, the Curt hitch, as we can see here, it's going to look a little bit nicer than our Draw-Tite hitch. Our powder coat has more of a glossier finish, whereas our Draw-Tite hitch has more of a duller finish. Also, on the receiver tube opening, you can see here the Curt hitch has a nice collar, which is going to make for a sleek look, whereas the Draw-Tite hitch doesn't have that collar. So if you're going for the hitch that's going to look the best on the rear of your vehicle, then you're going to want to choose the Curt hitch. However, if you're going with the hitch that's going to be easier to install, you're definitely going to want to go with the Draw-Tite. And there's a couple reasons for this. Number one, if we take a look at the side plates here on our trailer hitch, you can see there's going to be an extra bend in our Draw-Tite option. And the reason for this is it's going to be a lot easier to tighten our bolts down. We're going to have a lot more room to work. Now you may think this might not be a big of a deal, and to be honest, it's not a deal breaker for most. However, there is something else about this Draw-Tite hitch that makes it a lot easier to install. And that's going to be the spacer blocks they use. The spacer blocks that the Draw-Tite hitch uses are going to be much smaller in width. And what this essentially means is we don't have to drill as big of a hole in the vehicle. There's already an existing access hole that we need to enlarge, but we're not going to need to do nearly as much with our Draw-Tite hitch, which is just another reason this is going to be a much easier hitch to install. So one of the other notable differences between our Curt hitch and our Draw-Tite hitch here is in regards to ground clearance. And this is going to be simply measuring from the ground to the top inside edge of our receiver tube opening when it's installed on the vehicle. Now for the Curt hitch, this is going to be 10 inches, whereas for the Draw-Tite hitch, this is going to be 9 1/4. And what this means is, it means the receiver tube opening on our Curt hitch is going to be closer to the underside of the bumper. And this is going to allow us more ground clearance if we're backing out of steep driveways or we're going up steep inclines. We won't have to worry about the trailer hitch bottoming out. Now that we've gone over some of the differences, let's go ahead and go over some of the similarities between the two options. Now the first thing is, both of these hitches are going to offer bolt-on installation. We're not going to have to do any cutting. There's only going to be very minor drilling for both options. So in regards to capacity, both of our options here have a Class 1 rating, which is going to provide us with a 1 1/4 inch receiver tube opening, as well as a 2,000 pound gross trailer weight rating and a 200 pound tongue weight rating. So both of our options here also have the industry standard 1/2 inch diameter hitch pinhole, as well as our welded on safety chain loops. Now keep in mind, we will need our hitch pins separately for both options. So if we're going to be using our trailer hitch for a bike rack or cargo carrier, both of these are going to be great choices because they both have the same bumper clearance. So to recap, if we want the best looking trailer hitch, we want to go with the Curt Trailer Hitch, as you can see installed here on our Q50. However, if we want the easiest to install trailer hitch, that's going to be our Draw-Tite hitch, which we see over here. So that's going to do it for our look of the best trailer hitch options for an Infiniti Q50.